once upon a time. I want to give a big shout out to the people at Croosh for letting me do this. Yeah, so let's start off with the beaters, you know, the shoes that I don't care about. These right here, these are size 12. And by the way, yes, I lace all my shoes because like a lot of people don't. Most people don't change the laces on their shoes, but I do. Most of the shoes that you're gonna see this have different laces. Let's start off with these. I believe are the first ever on my size when I started like caring about sneakers and whatever. I didn't really know anything about shoes when I got these. Jordan Sky Highs. I don't know, I don't really care about these much. I beat these a lot. I use all my shoes. Laces were supposed to be this color. I changed to white just because they look dope. It's a different colorway. Neon outsoles, just like cream, canvas, some like neon hints over here on the Jumpmans. These right here are hyper something, hyper aggressors, size 12. I beat these as well. I use all my shoes. As you can see, yes, I also lace these. I love that like gray and pink combination. I don't know why. I just like that combination of gray and pink. When the KD7s, the gray and pink colorway of the KD7s came out, I really wanted them. I got them for Christmas, but they were too big, so I ended up just returning them and using the money for some other sneakers. These were the second pair of shoes that I got when I was starting to care about sneakers, but as well, I didn't really know anything or care about them at a time, so I beat them as well. These laces are by Rasticlat and SneakerCon. It's a collaboration they did. I got these at SneakerCon Atlanta, the only sneaker convention I've ever gone to. 18 bucks. They were really expensive though, and yeah, they look pretty dope. Continuing with the beaters, these are really beaters. You can see right here, size 12. I got these for like, I think it was like 35 bucks at Foot Locker. Mostly because of the outsole. I really like this gum thing right here. Against I list them, I did beat them. Again, I say I beat these because I actually bought these when I started college because I knew that I was gonna beat like the crap out of some shoes. So I really wanted to get some shoes that I just legitimately didn't care about, and I could just trash them, beat the crap out of them. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and put my a link to my YouTube, my link to my social media. It's all at EP2 Rolando, and it's gonna be somewhere around the screen. Another pair, these ones small, size 13. Port transition, I believe is what they call them. I'm showing you these shoes, and some of them I got when I didn't know anything about sneakers. Most of these are just gonna be like trash shoes that I beat the first ones until I go to the, you know, good shoes. Again, beaters, I do use all my shoes. These were supposed to have some blue laces, but I just didn't like the whole like multicolored combination because, you know, they already had like neon green, just like teal. I mean, even though they were like 55 bucks, it's still a pretty cool shoe. Don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to beat them. These are kind of like SBs, I would say, but they're like way less expensive, and you can beat the crap out of them. These right here, this is the pair that got me into sneakers. Like after this pair, I really started getting into shoes and sneakers. Like I legitimately started learning about the sneaker culture and whatnot. Eventually, when I actually learned about sneakers, I just kind of like started hating these because they were just ugly. They were Jordan True Flights, so I don't really use them that much. Jordan 7 imitations, not really my favorite pair, but they're still pretty good looking. Size 12, I didn't beat these, but I do use all my shoes. These are supposed to be like an icy green, hints of neon yellow, green, whatever, all white. It's a clean colorway, honestly. I got these for like 70 bucks on Finish Line. I use them sometimes, I just don't really like using them. They're kind of bulky, to be honest. These are my Jordan Flights, size 13. They also run small, I would say. And these, I got those, I thought like, you know, these I also got like back in the day when I was like, oh, I don't really, you know, I want to get good shoes, but I don't have enough money or care enough about them. So I got these thinking that, you know, they would look cool and whatnot. And eventually I ended up, you know, just not liking them at all. Completely messed them up because I was bored and I don't really use them. Painted random stuff around them. These were all black. Actually, they had a white outsole. I just painted over it black. I painted the whole shoe black, so then I could mess it up with white paint. A lot of like detailed stuff. I'm not really like expert at painting, but you know, blue laces. If you want to get a closer look at these, I made a video about these. I don't use these at all. I'm not about to walk around with these shoes. I might use them if I ever go to like a place where everybody's dressing crazy, maybe like Halloween, custom party, rave or something. I don't know. Part of my beater collection, even though I don't use them. Off to the next shoe. This is kind of a beater because I use it everywhere. I take these everywhere. They didn't come with a size tag or anything like that, or a price tag or anything, because these are Nike IDs. So I went ahead and made a tag of my own. I call these the Spider-Man Roshis. You're gonna understand when you see them. These are size 12 point half. These are my first and only Nike ID shoes, and I really do like them. I care a lot about them, but I use them everywhere. I take them everywhere I go. Just they're so comfortable. Neon insoles, black outsoles with like this blue speckled paint. They're like red and blue, black. Got a question mark on the back. And when I made these, I wasn't really thinking about the name. It's just that someday I was thinking about just putting a tag on them, and then I just realized, hey, they kind of look like Spider-Man costumes, so that's what I named them. Kind of childish, to be honest. Cool story about these. This little like tag or whatever. I don't know how people call that thing right there. I don't know what's the correct name for that, but the lace tags or whatever. I've had that for about 5 or 6 years. It was this like promotion Nike had with the red company, like the parentheses, and they put red on whatever. Everything's red. A lot of companies have got, you know, like promotions and collaborations with them, like Apple, Echo, Nike. My stepdad went to this like Nike outlet. I believe he like bought some shoes and he bought the laces with them. He gave me the laces. It was all red laces with this red tag. I don't know what I did with the laces, but I kept the tag, and once I got these, I just put them on and it turned out to look pretty good. So that's some Roshis right there. Now let's move on to the shoes that, you know, I really care about. My collection is not a lot, but it's a lot if you know what I'm saying. A lot for me. So far, quality and not quantity, you know. That's how it's always been. That's what it's going to keep being until I get, you know, that DJ Khaled money, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, let's get it started. Official dope collection is these Kobe's, size 12 and a half. I use all of my shoes. This is such a clean colorway. I had to get them. I didn't get them at first. I waited like a month. East Bay had like a discount code. I think it was like 25% off. I ended up getting these for like 90 bucks. Really good price. I love this colorway. I didn't lace these because I just think that lace looks phenomenal on these sneakers. Let's be honest, it's a beautiful shoe. Clean colorway. I love them. So next one, this box is destroyed. It's a Nike Air Python size 12 flexing shoes. I don't really use these because they call, you know, they call for a lot of attention. A lot of people look at them. I don't know. Like I don't really use them, even though I had used them a lot of times. Clean as hell. Gum outsoles. I laced them. I changed the laces from this like creamy color to black laces. I think they look dope. You know, it's not real Python, to be honest, but they look really, really dope. I like them. You know, they look amazing. Awesome shoes. Clean shoe. Now let's get to the Jordans. My collection is not a lot, but it's a lot for me. Jordan 3s. Let's get them down. Size 12. These came with black laces. Gave myself the opportunity to again lace them up, change laces. I gave them some white laces. I think they look clean. This is such a clean colorway. When I do, again, I use all of my shoes. When I started getting to sneakers, these were definitely the first sneakers I laid my eyes on. Like I went to a sneaker con, and then anytime I saw them on eBay or Amazon, they were really expensive for some reason. But then I ended up getting these for I think $125. Such a clean colorway. They were dead stock when I got them, but little hang tag right here. Put that in there, boy. Amazing shoe. I love it. Off to the next one. You already know what it is when you see the tag. Size 12. Oh yeah, right there. There's a little hang tag right there. Put it in there, boy. Upside down Air Jordan as always. 3M on the tongue. These are so clean. Icy soles, but again, I use all my shoes. I laced these. These came with waxed white laces, and I changed them up to this like canvas cream colorway I got from these shoes right here. Actually, I think I just switched the laces between those because yeah, I used the white ones from these. I just put them over. I just think it looks dope because the laces kind of like match the lasering pattern. I like these because I don't know, they're just really, really cool. They're amazing. 30th anniversary. As you can see, they're so dope. I worked so hard for these. When I heard these were gonna come out, I just didn't spend any money for like 2 weeks because 2 weeks my paycheck. So I got these for $250. Yeah, I always pay under or at retail for all my shoes except for one. Amazing shoes. Let's get to the next one. You might or might not know what these are when you see the box. Size 12, Jordan 4 retros. Little hand tag right here. Put it in there, boy. These are the Jordan 4 alternate 89. These just came out a couple weeks ago. Amazing colorway, beautiful leather. I use all of my shoes again, let's say. Put some black laces on them. I just think they look really, really dope. Upside down Air Jordan on the inside. I live in Puerto Rico. I made a video about these, but I'm just gonna go ahead and explain it. I live in Puerto Rico, so Foot Lockers and just shoe stores, they don't really run out of stock in sneakers because nobody really buys sneakers here. So I was looking at them online in Christmas, and I was like, I'm not gonna get these even though I really like them. Turns out I decided to walk into a Foot Locker. They had them right there. They just full stock, full run in most sizes. I was like, hey, you got a size 12? It was a shirt. He gave me a little discount on these, and I got them for $150. The dude hooked me up with a dope discount, because I guess I just talked him into it. Now let's talk about the only shoe that I've paid over retail for, and I didn't pay over retail because they're worth it. I paid over retail because I was dumb. As you can see, I don't know if you know what they are looking at the box. Size 12. You can see the little retro card right here. These are the Jordan 3 Flip. These were not desktop when I got them, but I do use all my shoes. I laced them as well. They had white laces and I ended up changing them to black laces. This is a beautiful shoe though. Like, it is an amazing shoe. These are $150 and I believe I paid $200 for them. Paid $200 for them. These were the shoes that I bought at SneakerCon, and I want to talk about something. I went to SneakerCon to look at shoes, and I didn't know anything about shoes at the moment. So I just went there with $200 and I was like, I want to get a shoe. I don't care what it is, I just want a shoe, and I ended up getting these. The lesson is, don't go to like sneaker conventions or anything like that if you don't know about sneakers. Don't rush it. Just learn your stuff and then try getting involved and stuff. Quick story, when I went to the SneakerCon, I was looking at the Ace of Customs show. It was live right there in Atlanta, Georgia, and there was this like 45-ish-year-old guy just standing right next to me with a box. He was just standing there looking at the show as well, and I saw that the shoebox he was holding up was a size 12. So me being a size 12, having $200 on me, I asked him, hey, what shoe is that you have in there? And he opened up the box. All I knew at the time is that there were some Jordan 4s. That's all I knew. I didn't know anything about them. What I did know, they were an olive green color, and this thing, tag right here, Jordan, came off. It was Velcro, and they had orange laces. And I know most of you know what shoe I'm talking about. So he said, these are my son's shoes. I'm selling them because he's just walking around buying shoes. I'm selling them for him. You give me $150 and they're yours. And I said no. And he said, all right then, $100. I'll do it for him. I said, no, I don't like those shoes. They're ugly. I was just being honest. A couple months later, since I spent a lot of time like doing research about shoes and whatnot, I was looking at this sneaker collection video, and this dude, he was like, oh, let's now go to my grails and whatnot, and he unveiled this same shoe that I'm talking about right now. And the guy that was interviewing the dude, he went nuts. He was like, oh my god, undefeated force, and I couldn't believe it. The dude said that the market was about $24,000 to $30,000. I don't know if the shoes that the dude at SneakerCon offered to me, I don't know if they were real, if they were fake, if they were pranking me, if it was like a social experiment or something. I don't know if I was dreaming at the moment. All I know is that I potentially could have had the chance to buy some undefeated force for $100. And I know you're probably like, oh, you're lying. I'm not, I swear. This dude had undefeated force. I didn't like him. I didn't buy him. I could have made so much money off of him. But I got these right here, which are definitely not better than undefeated fours. That's gonna be it for my sneaker collection. To be continued. These right here are my two favorite shoes. Oh yeah, I really love these shoes.